lupang hinirang. Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyang ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisiil, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mo'y bughaw. May dilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal, ang kislap ng watat at mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning, ang bituin at araw ng kailan pag may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng luwalhati at pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya ng pag may mang-aapi, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Thank you, Queen. Now, may we call on Mr. Tarl Minder Singh to present his persuasive speech.
School principal. To my teacher in English, Miss Awful. To all the SMA, faculty and staff, classmates and friends, good afternoon. I am here standing in front of you to deliver my persuasive speech entitled, How Does the Literature of My Country, the Philippines, Mirror a Shared Heritage? According to an author, being a Filipino does not end with preferring English over Filipino, nor choosing hamburger over sinigang, but rather ends when we have forgotten that we have our own literature, culture, and heritage, to the point where we abandon it. Every Filipino, including myself, had already memorized the national anthem, Lupang Hinirang. Mostly, we recite it through singing. Do you agree? Every Filipino, including myself, had already memorized the national anthem, Lupang Hinirang. Mostly, we recite it through singing. During my elementary years, when our teacher asked us to write the lyrics of Lupang Hinirang, one would always hear student humming the tune. Teacher would stop them, saying that a Filipino should know the lyrics by heart, soul, and mind. Without having to hum the tune, we can't help it, especially we Filipinos have been blessed with a deep love for music. We have always sing Lupang Hinirang since elementary years, and it seems a bit far-fetched when we see other Filipinos forgetting the lyrics that they learned since grade 1, but in recent event, it is not only the lyrics that we have forgotten, but also the nationalistic. School have tried to mold from reciting the panatang makabayan and panunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas during the flag ceremony. Our education system has been dedicated to shaping a naturalistic mind deciding. Our culture and heritage as Filipinos, another such fit in this endeavor is the tradition on Buwan ng Wika Language Month. Every August which celebrates our literature, history, and culture through balagtasan, pageantry, isaw, and other forms of performance. Although nowadays we have been lingering far from the goal of imbuing a nationalistic mindset, we are under attack from the inside. Recently, the decision of the Supreme Court to have Panitikan and Filipino as option subject to in college entails that our study and appreciation of literature ends in high school. We may have lack resource, but I, as a Filipino, want to impart with you that Philippines is rich with literature. We have Ibong Adarna, Florante at Laura, Nuli Mi Tangir, and Il Filibus Terismo, and I, as a Filipino, would like to promote myself, ourselves, that Philippines enriched with Philippine culture, arts, and literature. Further, we have a larger pool of writing such as Nick Duwagin, F. Sionel Usi, Pei, Marguing, Benitez, Luwal Hati, Batista, and many more contemporary writes that panitikan classes out to come in shaping the Philippine people. We must devote ourselves to our studies and the appreciation of heritage, culture, and literature in fostering our national identity. We must be worried how we handle our educational system, as it all starts in our school. Being a Filipino does not end with preferring English literature over Filipino literature, but rather ends when we have forgotten that we have our own literature, culture, and heritage to the point where we abandon it. In the memory of our national heroes like Jose Rizal, Andres Bonifacio, Apolinario Mabini, and all other heroes who have died and survived to our country. The lines of Lupang Hinirang is a promise carried by every Filipino that we will stand and never be again subjected to anyone in the fear of invader. It is also a way to manifest the reverence that we hold for our majestic and beloved country of more than 7,600 islands filled with beauty. In treasuring our Philippines literature, let us invite our friend, be it a Philippine or a foreigner, to read and discover the beauty of our Philippine literature. I hope you heard and listened the message I want to convey. Be proud you, a Filipino. Philippine literature is a mirror of our heritage. Thank you for listening and goodbye. This is Tarminder Singh saying off.